Okay, we're back. We apologize for the technical difficulties we've had. We stand right now in the top of the seventh inning with one out. Central Catholic is batting, and they have a runner on third base. He walked to get on base. He was sacrificed to second. He took third on a wild pitch. 7-5 is our score. I believe since we last spoke that we've had a little bit of action in that Hanson picked up 4 runs in the bottom of the fifth and no runs in the sixth inning. They sent 8 batters and scored 4 runs in the fifth. And then in the sixth inning, the Eagles picked up 1 insurance run to make score 7-5. So bring you up to date. It's 2 outs. Score Eagles 7, Tigers 5. And with 2 outs, we have a runner on third base. At the plate is your current pitcher, Cade Manina. He came in to pitch in the bottom of the sixth inning. This is fouled straight back into the catcher. And the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Standing on third base for the Eagles is Bryce Talbot. He came in to pitch hit for Connor Daigle to lead off the top of the 7th inning. He walked. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 on. And there's a breaking ball, comes in for call strike 3. So Menina strikes out looking for the 3rd out. And we will move now to the bottom of the 7th inning, where the Tigers need to find 2 more runs to keep this game alive.
Well, that run in the 5th is just so big now for Central Catholic.
Oh, absolutely. Yep, it's huge. And
Mouton was the starting pitcher for the Eagles and just started so smoothly. But then about, what was it? It was 3rd inning.
It was after 3, yeah.
It was right about in the 3rd inning, an out, and just kind of 1 out in the 3rd, and things kind of got away, gave up a run. Then they had to go to Garcia, and then things really went bad for the Eagles in the 5th when they gave up 4 runs. They got the bases loaded. Garcia started well, but then he couldn't get out of the 5th. Yeah. Or he finally did, but not before he gave up 4 runs, and
right.
Then they've gone to Menina now.
Right.
Meanwhile, for Hanson, they started with Carter Fauché, and Hanson was just kicking it all over the yard in the 1st inning, and that's really how the Eagles got 5 runs in the first 2 innings. A lot of defensive mistakes by Hanson, but they settled down. They went to Judice in, was it the 3rd or the 4th inning?
I think it was the 4th.
In the 4th.
Yeah, Fauché pitched 3, and then they started the 4th inning, if I'm not mistaken, with Judice.
And Judice came in, and for the most part, he settled things down. But now you come down to the 7th inning, and the Hanson has to find a way to get 2 runs here.
And they're going to have a good spot. They're in a good spot to do that, as they will lead off the bottom of the 7th inning with the DH, Owen Vaccarella. Vaccarella bats 2nd in the lineup. Then your 3-hole hitter will come up, Daniel Ibert, and he'll be followed by the cleanup hitter and 3rd baseman, Trey Dinger. So Vaccarella is 0 for 3 today. He struck out in the 1st, grounded out to the pitcher in the 5th, and reached on an error in the 3rd. This pitch hits the dirt inside for ball 1.
Like his older brother, Cade throws hard.
This fouled back, straight back into the net, and evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is Menina's 10th appearance of the year. He's got a 1.25 ERA, 5-1 win-loss record, no saves. So I think he's looking at a save opportunity here.
Ground ball to short, scooped up, throw to first, in time. Nice job out there by Hamer. Not an easy play, but he made it look that way.
No, it was not a really hard hit ball. Hamer had to range to his left a little bit, make the throw, make the play first, and then quick transfer. Good throw on target.
That'll bring to the plate center fielder Daniel Ibert, the 3-hole hitter. He is 1 for 2 on the day, and he reached him first in the first inning on a fielder's choice, singled in the 3rd, got hit by a pitch and scored a run in the 5th. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Nothing in 1 is the count. Tigers need base runners. The 0-1 pitch in the dirt, about 3, maybe 4 feet in front of the plate. Evens the count at a ball and a strike. Ground ball foul down the first base line towards the first base dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on base. A 1-2 pitch. Menina gets his signal. Another ground ball down the first base line. Foul. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Ibert steps in for the Tigers. Left-handed hitter. And the center fielder. This is high for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This pitch is low for ball 3, and that'll run the count full. Full count for Daniel Ibert. Three-two pitch misses for ball 4, and Ibert draws a walk, and that will bring to the plate the tying run, and the cleanup hitter, Trey Dinger. Dinger is 0 for 2 today. He struck out looking in the first and the 3rd inning, and he walked and scored a run in the 5th. 5th inning was the big inning for the Tigers as they scored 4 runs to get back in this ball game. At the time, that brought them to within 1 run of the Eagles, making it 6-5. But
yeah, Dinger had a key hit in that rally.
Right.
Just a quick meeting. No changes for the Eagles. And, I mean, there's really no strategy involved.
Yeah.
If you can get the batter, great. If you can get the lead runner, better. If you can get them both, perfect.
Eagles want outs, and Tigers need hits or base runners. Any kind of way they can get them right now. But you got the tying run at the plate with one away and a runner on first base. So Dinger steps in. This pitch catches the outside corner for strike one. Nothing in one to count on Dinger. Trey Dinger's the Tiger third baseman. Had a couple nice plays out there earlier in the ball game. Swing and a miss for strike two.
You said that's Ibert at first base?
Ibert, right.
Yeah, he's one of Hanson's better base runners with 12 stolen bases.
He's a three-hole hitter and center fielder. So if center fielder, you know he's got good wheels. Has a big lead, look like he's anxious to go. But he's got to be careful out there. He's breaking ball, called, strike three. So Dinger, for the third time in the ball game, strikes out looking. 2 outs. That'll bring to the plate the game starting pitcher and currently playing right field is Carter Fauché. Fauché has the only extra base hit of the game. He doubled in the 5th inning. He doubled with the bases loaded, scoring 2 runs. Swing and a miss, strike one. Looked like he was a little bit behind the fastball.
I believe that double was the only extra base hit of the game.
Right, exactly. And there's a breaking ball. He stays with it and gets just under it and fouls it back into the net for strike two. Nothing in twos to count, 2 outs. And Fauché represents the tying run. He's got to get on base to keep this game alive with 2 outs. Nothing in twos to count. Ooh, that's an awful tough pitch. I believe it's the correct call, but that's a hard pitch to take with 2 strikes and 2 outs.
Yeah, so close. How does Fauché hold off of that?
So 1 ball, 2 strikes. That was a perfect pitch from Menina. That's what you
I
want.
thought it was strike 3.
Yeah.
That is.
That's in the dirt. 5-0, picks it up, and he makes the throw down. Again, that was strike 3 with a runner on first base and 2 outs. So he had to throw him down to complete the strikeout in the 3rd out. But with that, Central Catholic Eagles will take the victory by the final score of 7-5 over the Hanson Tigers.
Wasn't exactly a work of art for the Eagles. They started out strong. We talked about the errors early for Hanson, but the errors occur because you put the ball in play.
And they were well-hit balls. I mean, they weren't slow rollers they were booting. I mean, these were tough plays. In fact, a couple of those, if my memory serves me correct, almost might have even been considered a base hit.
Yeah, because they were hit so well, it would have been a tough play to make anyway. But, they put the ball in play. They got their opportunities. They took advantage of their opportunities. That gave them a 5-run lead. Actually, it built up to 6.
Got up to 6
by the 3rd inning. That's when Mouton started getting into some trouble. They kind of weathered the storm there. They gave up some runs. Hanson settled down, to their credit. After really struggling in those first couple of innings, they came back, made a ball game of it. I still feel like this is a very strong team. We're gonna see them again next week on Thursday when they travel to Vermilion Catholic. We'll go up to Abbeville for that one. You'll be able to see that there, and I'm looking forward to a good game. I don't know who's going to pitch for them. They've got a couple of games before then, actually 1 game before then, and they use their 2 best pitchers tonight. So we'll see what their pitching availability is for that game. Hanson falls to 17-9 on the year, 3-2 in district, while Central Catholic improves to 17-5, 4-1 in district. Let me thank our sponsors one more time real quick before you wrap things up for us, Aaron. Lapco Manufacturing, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, Bayou Bend Fitness Center, Conrad Industries, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Patterson State Bank, GJCurbside.com, Oshner St. Mary, Lafayette Electric, and Allen's Communications.
Okay, well, we got what we expected here tonight. We expected a good competitive high school baseball game, and that's exactly what we got. But the Central Catholic Eagles will walk away with the road victory by a final score of Central Catholic Eagles 7, Hanson Memorial High School Tigers 5. Glad you could join us tonight. We apologize for some of our technical difficulties in that 5th and 6th innings, but we did complete the game.
And I tell you, we know what it was, and it will not be a problem next time.
Good. We like that kind of noise. Well, thank you for joining us from Amor Lonson Field on the campus of Hanson Memorial High School in Franklin, Louisiana. I'm Aaron Ortigo here with Chris Hunter. Have a great evening, everyone.
Good night, everyone.